The night is quiet. A cold wind blows through the trees. Shadows stretch across the floor like long fingers. In the quiet darkness we come together. Drawn to the flickering fire, we look for comfort from the unknown. Tonight, we enter the world of ghost stories. Ghost stories are more than just stories. They are whispers from the darkness, echoes of our deepest fears. They speak to our fascination with death, what comes after, and the possibility of something we don't understand. They remind us that we are small, in a big and sometimes scary world. These stories stay with us even after the book is closed, and the fire is just ashes. They linger in the shadows, in the creaking of an old house, in the rustling leaves outside our window. And in that lingering fear, we find a strange kind of enjoyment. Because when we face our fears, we face our own mortality. And in that, we find a strange and terrible beauty. What makes a ghost story truly scary? Is it the spooky setting, the moments of dread, or is it the slow realization that something is wrong, that the line between our world and the next is fading? A truly scary ghost story is carefully crafted. It starts with atmosphere, a feeling of unease that seeps into the story. The setting is often isolated, a crumbling mansion on a windy moor, a foggy city street, a rundown cabin in the woods. The characters are often troubled, haunted by their pasts, open to the forces hiding in the shadows. They are everyday people in extraordinary situations, forced to face the unknown. And then there are the ghosts themselves, restless spirits driven by revenge, sadness, or a need to talk to the living. They are our deepest fears come to life, a chilling reminder that death may not be the end. There are many ghost stories that have scared readers for centuries. Take Henry James's The Turn of the Screw, a story that makes you question what's real and if the ghosts are truly there. Then there's Susan Hill's The Woman in Black, a chilling tale of a young lawyer who goes to a faraway village and finds himself terrorized by an angry ghost. And who could forget Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart, a story about madness and guilt as a murderer is forced to confess by the sound of his victim's beating heart. As the night goes on and the fire dies down, we are left with a feeling of unease, a chill that sticks to us. Ghost stories, even though they are scary, have a strange appeal. They remind us that there are more things in the world than we can imagine. These stories stay with us long after we finish them. We start to notice the creaking of our own homes, the shadows that grow longer as the sun sets, the sound of the wind that sounds like voices calling our names. Maybe this is the true power of ghost stories, their ability to make us question what's real, to blur the lines between what we see and what we imagine, the living and the dead. And in that questioning, in that embrace of the unknown, we discover a profound truth, that the things that scare us most are often the things that make us feel most alive.